Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
Jackson.
First down.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Shaquille Barrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 14, Ravens nothing.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there, and you saw the end result.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
It's a game
and a big 32-yard play on third. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson dancing, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Dez. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Sims pass.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
At the 4-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
The Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. William Golston showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. He uncorks it. That's caught inside the 20.
Take off your helmet.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 63 yards, and the Ravens draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
1st down.
33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Patrick Queen.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Brady now on third and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense...
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Back now in Tampa. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Throwing on second and long. Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Now Jones. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's at the 50.
Get off the
30.
field.
Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. The hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Flush to his right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hold 50. You got 3, fellas. You got
Back to throw, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
12 more.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10.
Fournette, a first down carry. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the
Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 24, check 24.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was just thinking could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game.